G'day guys, welcome to my Ice Whites feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL's Week 1 Finals recap preview for 2021 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with this first game of that match, we see the Storm going up against the Sea Eagles. Now in this game, pretty much the Manly Sea Eagles didn't do really well. I thought they were going to put some points on against the Melbourne Storm, but they didn't really execute very well. I thought Tommy Trbojevic was going to step up in that game, but unfortunately he didn't. There were 2 tries conceding in that match for the Manly Sea Eagles, and I didn't think that in this game they were going to win, because obviously you got no Josh Adokar in that game, which that really didn't help, but they still won in that match, which I thought in this game that they wouldn't really put some points on and they weren't going to get a really big win. But yeah, what can you do really? It was pretty much a big game in that match. But what I do say about this game, about that match, was how the way the Melbourne Storm played. It was just really good, and I'd say Brandon Smith, he was the big key in that game, but obviously since he got a bit injured, I'd say I think head concussion, I believe. Yeah, that's when Harry Grant came onto the field to replace him obviously, and Harry Grant was just an absolute freak in that game, and he was alright. He did play good, but yeah, I just thought how the way Pappenhausen played, he was just an absolute speed freak, and he's just a credit to Melbourne Storm. He's just a wonderful player, and how the way he played, it was just remarkable. But yeah, 40 points to 12. What a remarkable game this turned out to be anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Roosters going up against the Titans. Now in this game, obviously the Titans, they played a really good match, yes. They played a really good game in the first half and second half. But then in this match, obviously the Roosters, they came back with a really good win in the last second half of that game. But what I didn't really like was how the way they usually do play the Titans, but unfortunately they didn't get the win, which I didn't think that the Titans were going to get a win, since they usually don't go into the finals. But what I do see about this game is how the way they play. But the Titans, they're just a really good team, and I know they are, because how the way they play is just really good. But then you obviously got the Roosters. The Roosters are struggling, yes, but they turn up with a really good strategy of their game. Their attack and their defence are just remarkable. How the way they play their style of game of football was just absolutely amazing. And how the way Sam Walker kicked that field goal to make it 25-24 in that game was absolutely a really close match in this game. What I do think about this match is I thought that the Roosters were going to get over the line by a big margin, but that didn't happen. And obviously the tries in that game were pretty soft, but the other ones were pretty good. But yeah, the Titans are a really good team, but unfortunately I didn't think that they were going to win anyway. So yeah, well done from the Roosters for making a really good win, 25 points to 24 in that match anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Panthers going up against the Rabbitohs. Now, this game, 16 points to 10. I cannot believe a massive, big upset this turned out to be. And what I did like about this game was the Rabbitohs. Their defence was absolutely remarkable. And what I did think about this game was Cody Walker. He is an absolute great player, and what I just think how the way they were going to play their style of game was just absolutely amazing. But the Panthers, usually you guys play a very good game. But I don't know how the hell you guys would just fall on the palm. And that was just embarrassing because every single time you guys got the ball, you guys just didn't really execute very well. You guys just dropped it, and you guys didn't really play as good as it gets. Because usually Nathan Cleary, Jerome Luai, Stephen Crichton play a really good game. But that didn't happen. Usually Nathan Cleary sets up a really good team, but that didn't turn out to plan. And what I didn't really like about this match was how the way the Panthers played in that game, because that was just absolutely shocking to see that this game really didn't turn out to go as planned for the Panthers. But for the Rabbitohs, this game was just absolutely remarkable. And credit to the Rabbitohs, they're just a really good team, and 16 points to 10 was the scoreline in that match, and well done from the Rabbitohs anyway. And finally, the next game of that match, we see the Eels going up against the Knights. Now, in this game, the Knights, what I did think about this match was, I thought, were the Eels going to play a really good game, since they do struggle a little bit, yes. But I just didn't really think about how the way they usually like to play. But I just thought about that game was just how the way they play their style of match was absolutely amazing by the Knights. They were trying their best, yes, but they didn't really concede a good finish. 28 points to 20, that scoreline was an absolutely close game this turned out to be. But what I did think about this match was how the way the Parramatta Eels, my Parramatta Eels, played in that game. They were absolutely remarkable, and I thought that in this game, I really thought about that match, that Parramatta Eels were going to really get this win, and I thought to my head and my heart about this match, and they did by 8 points in that game. I thought that the Parramatta Eels, I thought they were going to struggle in this match, but when Mitchell Moses scored a try in that game, that really turned out to be a really good game. And I just thought in this match, the Parramatta Eels played a really good game, and credit to the Parramatta Eels, they are a really good team that conceded this game for a really good win. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care guys, stay safe, and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers. We're sitting on 213 anyway, so let's get up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.